For more on this matchup, I'm now joined by Tito Ortiz, former UFC light heavyweight world champion and UFC Hall of Famer. Tito, thank you for joining me again. It's good to see you.
Yes, good morning. Thank you very much on the show. I appreciate it.
For starters, who you got, sir, in this one?
Hands down, I got Mike Tyson just because of his power, strength, and just the knowledge he has inside the square circle. I mean, what Tyson's done over his career has been phenomenal, but how fast Jake Paul has grown has been impressive. And what he's done for the sport of boxing, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with the guy a lot. But yeah. I got to go back to the old man where, his skill, his strength, it doesn't look like he's aged a bit. Being 58 years old, at the same time having the punching power, the striking speed that he does have, Jake Paul may have a short night. But if Jake Paul can come out and use his boxing skills, he does have an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm going for Iron Mike, too. I just think with Jake Paul being, 30 years his junior, Mike Tyson has had some health challenges this year. I'm rooting him on. This much-anticipated fight has really become a spectacle, right? For those of us who aren't, well-versed in fighting, is this a legitimate fight? Or is this a show?
I believe it's 100% a legitimate fight just because of how much work Jake Paul has put in over the last 4 years. Mm-hmm. And, he hasn't fought the greatest of boxers at the same time. And I've known Mike Tyson's trainer, Rafael Cordera, and I know he's going to put him through the worst possible training as possible. Tyson looks like he's on point. And yesterday, after that little slap that happened after the weigh-in, people think that was just Tyson having anger, but it was actually Jake Paul stepping on Mike Tyson's feet. And that's very disrespectful. I think Mike Tyson is taking this personal now.
Are slaps like that normal, Tito? Like that, when I saw that this morning, it kind of, took me by surprise, but maybe that's normal. I don't know. How did you read that?
I read that as pretty common. You put your hands on me, I'm gonna put my hands on you. And, maybe Jake did it by accident, but at the same time, and Tyson's automatically reaction was to strike back. But that's just gonna make it more exciting when the fight happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully Jake Paul can stay away, or if he does get close to tie up with Tyson, that's the only chance he has for the first 3 rounds. If he can make it past 3 rounds, then Tyson's gas tank will start dwindling little by little. And if Tyson is in the best shape that he says he's in, this may be a short night for Jake Paul.
Speaking of training, I mean, I know both of them have been training, all year long. They knew this was coming. I think this matchup was supposed to happen in July, but then, Tyson had stomach ulcers, so now it's been moved to tonight. What does training for something like this, day in and day out, really look like, Tito?
Well, it's for boxing a little different than mixed martial arts, because mixed martial arts is usually an 8-hour day. For boxing, it's usually about a 4 to 5 hour day, but it's running, mitt work, bag work, sparring, doing that 6 days a week. With Tyson, I know he's taking this fight very seriously. I know Jake Paul taking this fight very seriously. This would be the biggest sporting event being watched on television in our history. Mm-hmm. So I think both these guys won at the end of the day. Jake Paul's getting paid $40 million. Mike Tyson's getting paid $20 million plus. Ooh. So that's a big, large amount of money. But at the end of the day, they both won. So right now, it's not about the money anymore. It's about a name, about a recognition, about the legacy that each of them want to leave behind.
Yeah, but Lordy, wow, quite a payday. I know Netflix's first fight offering. We'll see if this is kind of like the future of the sport. Tito Ortiz, thank you so much for joining me. I know you'll be watching tonight.
Yes,
let us know what you think afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Anybody here in Cape Coral, Florida, I'll be having my event actually at Tito's Cantina at Tequila Bar and Grill. Come check it out with me, watching it live.
Oh, my gosh. Well, have a margarita for me at the watch party, and we'll check back in after this is all said and done. Tito, thanks so much. Still ahead. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.